Alright. Alright, guys, let's go. Power level. Ah, yes.
Certainly.
Let's make sure there's nothing over here. Does not appear to be. Some sort of trap, maybe? Let's see. Let's get
Happy to oblige.
Jody out with her
Oh?
Aloth.
Indeed.
And Jody.
Happy to oblige. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's get these
Yeah.
two to attack this battery.
Smarts, don't it?
And this battery. Alright, so those two are destroyed,
Yeah,
and lightning no longer does what it's doing. I feel like we shouldn't deactivate them unless we absolutely, positively need to.
Bitch, you got the decency to die?
Just have a sneaking suspicion we shouldn't destroy all of them, at least not right now. Watcha. Let's see. A woman lies dead on the tiles, her skin discolored with decay. Her recent flesh slows away to reveal bone. No maggots or bugs have reached her here, which only means that there's more of her left to assault your nostrils. A sword lies discarded beside her. A pack lies beneath her arm, and the barest wisp of essence hovers over her body. Examine the body. The woman's body lies at the end of a trail of smeared, crusted blood. The damage to her armor suggests a fight, though it looks like her attacker, or attackers, allowed her to crawl away to die. Holding your breath, you kneel to search the body. As you handle her remains, clumps of muscle and flesh fall off, raising a fresh wave of rot. Most of her belongings are slimy and rancid with putrescence, but her pack has escaped the worst of it. Inside, you see a few torn pages and a carved figurine. Take the pages. Ah. They look like were ripped from a book or a journal. They're brown and warped with spilled drink and scrawled with a few brief entries. You've gained a quest item, Bez's pages. The item was put to your stash. These pages have been torn out of a larger book, the one that we read earlier. They are still stained with brown and stiff, with some dark, fragrant liquid. The entry begins thus. I wanted so badly to find Pocokohara, and now we are stuck here. No one dares to leave while the Titan roams outside, so we must hope we can find another exit somewhere in the ruins. Alara must have triggered it. It did not move until she began prying open the door, and before we knew it, it had gain. The others do not say it, but I know they blame me for failing to save him. Oh, it had gain. Okay, the gain was some guy. Smudges of dirt from the author's hand streak the pages around the next entry. Alara is gone too. We move too slowly now, wary of traps and monsters. I detest this creeping about, and Dueno's stomping nearly makes it all pointless. But Falero has almost lost his nerve, and I do not think he can take another nasty surprise. The next entry is filled with big, crooked letters that loop and swoop like a child's. The others sleep. We decided against candles or campfires, so I write in the glow of the Audra. It is good, because I hear something moving in the dark, even if others do not. Bolero insisted that we move slowly so he could study the murals and the patterns in the floor. He thinks to save us from mishaps like the ones that befell Gain and Olora. But none of that will help if the creatures here catch us. Dueno hides a limp, but the way he looks at Falero and me makes me think he's hiding something else too. They grow more and more paranoid with every hour in this place. When they awaken, we will press forward so that we may be done with it. In the meantime, I will keep the pages with my own observations. I cannot trust others with them. The next entry is hastily scribbled. Falero lost a logbook and accuses me of sabotage. He is also sketching these murals that he forgets why we are here. But I saw the Adra and I understand this place is sick. We're here to cure it. But Falero says Juana were here long ago, and the murals prove it as much. I think one Amau looks like another, but he gave me an idea. Right now, if we spend blood and treasure searching the luminous Adra, our task would be much easier if we could make regular Adra luminous by enriching it with live souls. As I look at the equipment the Ingwithans built here, so like the machines our ancestors construct, I wonder if they once did this very thing. And we have the villagers of Tikarara so eager to help. When we return to Nakataka, I will present my idea to Leve Alavari. I do not think Director Castor has the stomach for it, nor my companions, I fear. Take the figurine. The wooden figurine has the body of a woman and the head of a fish. Najati, I think? With beady eyes and a gaping, snaggle-toothed maw. It's pale and rough. Yeah, Nagati. It's pale and rough, textured like it was covered recently. You've gained an item, Nagati idol. Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. This figurine is carved in the shape of a woman with its head of an anglerfish. Items in your stash. But as your thumb slides across the button, you notice something carved there. You probably wouldn't recognize it without your years of religious study, but it looks like a confusion hex. You feel a sudden sharp headache. Oh no. Alright. Well, we'll take the weapon. The saber boasts a viciously serrated edge. Despite the state of its former master, the blade appears to be in good condition. You retrieved it. Blaze's toothed blade. And read her soul. The brief images you see are scattered and confused. You are an explorer with the Valian Trading Company. You were searching the ruins with your comrades. At least, they used to be your comrades. Now, you're not so sure. Things have been going wrong ever since you got to this island. First with Gain, then with Olora. Though it might have started earlier on Tikawaka. Maybe when Vector fell sick. You heard the screams in the distance. You don't know where the others are. You don't know why there's blood on your hands. You don't know why it's so hard to think. But you remember that you were supposed to be quiet to avoid notice of whatever's down here. Something moves in the darkness.
What can I do you for?
Well, I've been hexed, huh?
I shall make it so.
Let's see. Potion of moderate healing. We'll give that to Eddard. Some jade. Some nothing is lost. The search of Ukazio. Those gold bars. What are that? Experts from Nothing is Lost. The collected journals of Wanamora Weave Chaser. The Ranga's men came to collect my portion of the prize share this morning, and I had nothing to give them again. I make no money for the tribe, though I'm always in my little ferry boat, Grey Gull, carving through the woods. or waves. At night, I get no sleep. Watario asked me to conserve the lamp oil, to come to bed, but I cannot. Not until I find it. I know it's out there, the lost city of Yukazo. Yukazo is a mythical island rumored to be somewhere in the Deadfire archipelago. Some legends regard Yukazo as the wellspring of a Hawaiian culture. Others tell of riches beyond measure. All agree that Yukazo vanished after cataclysmic storms and volcanic eruptions blotted out the horizon. But it remains to be seen if these tales possess an echo of merit or simply romanticize in an ancient fantasy. On every chart and map of the Deadfire I've found, whether Hawana, Valian, or Rotan, there is a gap, an empty space where so much of our history should be. Did it burn to ash and cinders in the cataclysm? Did it sink below the waves? Does Nagati clutch it in her breast at the bottom of the sea? Perhaps it's lost and wandering, like me. Unmoored, looking for a home it can't remember. But for which some insistent longing burns in its chest, an ember always smoldering, a little fire to push on. Watario wants me to give up, but how can I? On mornings when the sky is so clear, I can hardly catch my breath for the beauty of it. I think I see it out there, shimmering in the brightened blue light. Is it a taunt or a beckoning? Would I be able to tell the difference? I asked the fisher folk when they return with their catch at sunset. Tiber, I say, did you see anything? Or you, Mabori? How about you, Purina? They avoid me now. Wataru says they're busy, but I know they think I'm tide sick and sun-addled. The way Poria lips curls in disgust when I approach, the way Tiber eyes seem to see right through me, I know. They won't have to suffer much longer, because tomorrow I'm taking Grey Gull and sailing north. Someone has to chase the old tales, so I will. Very interesting.
I shall.
Aloth, you see anything? No? Okay.
Yes?
Sorry for the jump cut there, guys. Had some previous obligations to do.
Certainly.
But we're back again. Of course, for you, it's like no time at all. But for me, it's been a few days, actually.
As you like.
Ooh. Aloth, you see anything? The one figures sacrificing to have supplied the pillar with energy, depicted in the blue flame.
Oh?
So these guys are
Oh, I shall.
Alrighty then. I'm wondering if these crystals here are part of some sort of soul power. Best way I can describe it. Oh yeah, that's completely normal.
I shall.
Gunpowder? Why is there gunpowder in here? Blood moss? The stone and glass of this contraption vibrates with some internal energy, setting the copper rings to buzzing. Very interesting.
Indeed.
You guys see what I'm seeing? This boss fight. Boss fight! Oh, snap. Alright.
Think I found the problem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mayhaps we should investigate. let's make sure that we don't miss
As you
anything.
like.
Ingwith engravings line these massive urns, denoting the many Hawana in tread here. Intreaded? Buried or something, maybe? Alright, let's
Yes, I shall make it
do
so.
the thing. The machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The Audra panels are warped and the copper is corroded, but it looks whole. A high kneeing sound comes from the Audra. Examine the machine. You check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar runs through it. The kneeing grows louder. Activate the machine. You turn the Audra wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first nothing happens, then you feel the fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. Ooh. Essence moves within the Audra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul, and the distant voices cry out again.
Yes,
Okay.
I shall.
This is not what I was expecting. In we go. The dimension with Audra is open, tugging at your soul. Project your party into the pillar. A force within the Audra tugs at your soul and your body and into a realm of pure essence. You become aware of a fragmented, dreamlike landscape. It is not a physical place, but rather a shape in your mind that has formed from the teeming energy. So, is your presence in it?
I got an itch. Can someone scratch my elbow? I left it with my body.
Your actual body is still in Pococahara. You feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you can't return to it. Something here has a hold on you. The voices you hear outside of the pillar scream and wail somewhere close by.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Now this... Oh no, I'm not liking this at all. Hello? Oh, that's a lot of people. Can we talk about this? You reach the source of the tumult, festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay.
I do hope that isn't contagious.
I don't know. A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates out from the others and stares you down with a grim, hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
Anaharu. The speaker takes the form of an older Hawanu man, his visage shifting as if reflected in rippling water. He's not a physical presence, but rather a soul-given shape. Salone, captain of the Defiant, at your service.
We are the dead.
His voice hits in your mind like a clapper to a bell.
We're talking to a lost soul? Hold on, before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
Eager, she raises her lantern high, shaking it back and forth to scatter the light around in a skittering dance. He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
Tangaloa. Tangaloa is new to me. I know Bareth and Rikuhu, the twin eel. Tangaloa were Kohopa and Tangaloa were born before time existed. They each had an insatiable appetite. Oh, those are the two eels? Oh, okay. Corona's door, a Valian variant of Berith, god of death, cycles and doors. A second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essence sharpen and flicker at each other.
My storm wreathes Pococahara. Ngati's fist drags Valian ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
I don't have to stop it. Yeah, I don't have to stop the storm. Yeah, we did make it here without much fuss.
Akira, and your ancient soul will help the gust flourish into a gale.
Oh. So you want to make it stronger?
Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
He gazes out at the shifting scenery beyond your floating platform of what only resembles stone.
And rots, apparently.
She wrinkles her nose at the putrefying mass and checks her under her boot.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I am a miner, not a mystic.
She aims her hard glare at Anahawaru.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storms.
His lips curve into a slight smile. There's nothing divine about broken machinery around an Audra pillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of kith hands can wrest away their will.
In spite of his words, he regards the corruption over his shoulder with a frown.
No souls travel through here. The Audra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs. This is where Valian scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
He places a hand over the spot his heart once occupied. Pushing out Valia only exchanges a trading post for Ruatanian warships. Seems to be some sort of diplomatic historical thing.
Their ships also sink when the winds tip them over, Akira.
A smile slowly spreads from ear to ear.
I am the storm of my people. Audra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
He opens his palm. The ether around you reacts at once, whipping up the ambient essence into a frenzy. Far away, you think you can hear the furious winds growing in response.
Compensating, are we?
You will not laugh when I scatter your soul to the breeze.
Madiko, to arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
She presses her temples with both hands.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
He furrows his brow towards Beza. These storms chase away fish and blight crops. You're only killing Tikawara. Tikawara. I think he did lose the Trial of Waves. Anaharu, you lost the Trial of Waves.
Ngati tested me, I say. The Trial of Waves was her trickster's way of sending me here.
One of his eyes twitches.
Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens. Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Audra from the earth and mill it like grain.
I'm not saying that they don't.
Pocon Plankenet. You have your story and I have mine.
They stare down at each other.
There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
I don't want to destroy the Audra, though. Convince them to leave, or you've all died, maybe I can help you move on.
This is where all things stop. No one leaves, I say.
He balls his hand into a fist, his shoulders nodding with tension.
Akasi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there.
She puts up a hand in protest and glances to the souls of her crew.
You don't plan on staying here, right? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with our... what we left behind?
She spreads her palm open in a show of benevolence. It never ends well when you stuff mismatched essence into one body.
You're not lying, are you?
She glances back towards her crew and winces.
You've all served your captain with distinction. But I think this is where we part ways.
She nods to each of them in turn.
Dismissed.
She salutes her crew, many of whom vanish on the spot, their souls joining the ambient ether. Beza nods to you and departs soon after, grimacing. Anaharu advances. I mean, okay, but I didn't really want to fight any of you. Aloth.
Oh?
How about you just make that wall of fire, like, somewhere around here? How? Oh, they got a gun. I did not realize that these two are pretty much ranged exclusively. Go ahead and put that down. Zodi. Punch him really hard. Oh, you have your thing out. Dang it. That's right. What was that? Ogres! Ooh.
What do you need?
You can just take him out.
Yes, of course.
Aloth. Can you do, that?
Yeah?
Ah, thick word and wrath. Oh, maybe not. Aloth might kill me. Oh, Aloth might kill me. Aloth, don't kill me. Come on back. Okay, you did not go at all where I thought you were going to go. Oh my goodness. I am very close to death.
Happy to oblige. Let's reap this whirlwind!
Oh?
Lavaru beyond seek.
Please don't hit me. Oh, thank gosh.
Something I can do? I thought we were friends. Here we go. I need something stronger.
Man, he can do a lot of stuff in one turn. Bam. Get him, Eddard.
I need something stronger.
You don't need anything stronger, man. You did fine. You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their essence. Constituent essence? Beyond the cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. The pillar remains steadfast, blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would restore the Audra around you.
Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Either way, the steady tug of the beyond grows. You must decide quickly. Return the natural flow of essence to the Adra, restoring its luminosity. You push the essence through the winding channels to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. You pull yourself back towards your body before the forces rip your soul away. Okay. Well. Something's definitely not good here, though.
As you like.
Things are not good. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world, even as its immaterial one wraps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Audra, filling it with light and heat that both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you'd just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Your companions gasp and groan beside you. You cover your face against the light radiating from the restored Audra. So now it's green? Yes, it is.
Hey. Well, don't see why not.
I can't destroy the Audra. It doesn't need to be mined, but I can't destroy it. At least it's fixed. I'm gonna lie to them. I'm gonna lie to them and tell them that I destroyed it. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I find this interesting.
Oh, I might find that interesting. I definitely found that interesting. Thank you, Aloth.
What do you need? I trust you.
Have we been here? Yes, we have. Alright, time to go. Well, the storm's over. Check out this shipwreck. You stumble upon an ancient shipwreck. Its sails hang from the mainmast like cobwebs, shredded by cannon fire and vicious winds. The ship's hull is cracked and bow, but there may still be something worth salvaging. Shift through it. You find adventuring supplies. Pry bar. Continue to search. Brass tail. Oh. Found some stuff. Nice. Rune powder. I don't know what rune powder is. There's Tico. I enjoy the sea shanties. They are quite good.
I got it.
Alright, so as you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as the entire village is gathered, and many of them do not seem happy.
I hope that's not for us.
They argue with one another, pointing into the distance, but at your approach, they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension or anticipation. The crowd parts for the Ranga, whose grin is as broad as his shoulders.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Pococahara. The storms, they parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
He wipes his brow with the back of his hand. You're welcome.
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawawa will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
It probably will be.
First they must clear room for docks and storehouses. But that will be many months from now, no?
The dwarf wipes his brows, considering the beach
and the half-finished, half-painted huts along the side of it. The young priestess glares with open malice, the angles of her crossed arms and clenched jaws sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans.
If that's all, I should be going.
I say this is a turn in our fortunes, the first of many.
His smile widens further still.
You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know our thanks.
I've gained an exceptional spear. The others nod and disperse, murmuring to one another as they scatter across the village.
Don't worry. The vision's past.
What vision?
Yeah?
What vision? Alright, time to level up. I'll be right back, guys. Alright,
Yeah, sure thing.
and we're back. I'm just gonna see if there's anything here to talk about with anyone, and if there is, I'll come back with anything interesting.
One day soon, this will be a busy port. You have done a great thing for us.
He grins and claps you on the back. Major positive reputation gained with Tikawara Village. Okay, I guess that was it. Okay, let's go back to Negataka. Should I have talked to the girl? Who wanted the stuff? Hold up.
I don't know how you and the Watchers sleep, carrying all those souls around.
Some nights it's the lantern that lulls me to sleep. It pulses like a heart in my hand.
If you find that comforting, then I'm glad for you.
Spent an hour to do nothing. Alright, time to go back to Nekataka. Nekataka, where are... Oh, we could probably go over here real quick. Why not? Go ahead and do that little bounty while we're there. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we could. We need a little bit of money for supplies for our crew. The fetid vegetal smell of decay alerts you to the swamp before you stumble upon it. It extends far into the distance, overgrown with ancient trees and vines. Solid patches of ground are few and far between. Crossing the morass will likely demand many miles of arduous travel. Forge ahead. With patience and some careful maneuvering, you manage to keep yourselves and others out of the stinking morass on dry ground. You come upon a particularly boggy stretch surrounded by dense trees with not a single patch of ground in sight. With no way forward but through, the forge ahead into the bog. 5 hours. You startled by a chorus of moaning voices. You spin around searching for the source, but the moans seem to come from every direction at once. Through the trees, you spot a narrow deer trail. You may be able to get free of the bog that way, but there's no telling where it leads. Head for the path. Eddard? You failed on that. Come on, Eddard. Many hours of exhausting travel have put the group on edge. Even traveling companions who are usually friends snap and glare at one another. You wander in circles, all sense of direction lost in the eternal dreary sameness of the swamp. You choose a random direction and hope for the best. Everyone was injured. Your noisy attempt to flee has only made it easier for the moaning creatures to find you. Bony hands shake out the water and grab a hold of your ankles. Oh no, the bony hands are too tenuous, and you are unable to break free. Skeletons rise above the water and advance onto your shambling. This will be fine, they're skeletons. I can take them out in like 2 hits. Oh goodness. What is that grotesque looking monster? Oh? Aloth? Zodi, I want to see this new spear in action.
Nice.
Ain't you got the decency to die?
Wow, did you see her hit for 70? Wow.
Like that, do you?
Nice. He's stunned, good.
What can I do you
Stun him again.
for? Smart stoning.
Yes. Wonderful. Double nice. Oh, he exploded.
Oh?
And nothing happened about that. Great.
Hey. Here we go.
What?
Go in hell, my dude. Where did you come from? It is time to make some ogres, I guess.
Hey. Pharastus!
Nice. Ogres, do your dirty work. Okay, that wasn't that bad. There you go, that's what I'm talking about.
Finish them!
No, come on, Salone. Ogres, kill him. Ooh. Oh.
Time to separate the chaff.
Yeah, Zodi's hitting hard though.
Oh?
Yeah.
Just needed him stunned.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I guess that's just the end of him. Stun him. Nice. Good job.
Oh? I shall deal with this. Is futile.
How many of these guys are we gonna fight? Do we need to run?
Yes.
Can we run?
Something I can do?
Get him.
How may I help?
Yes.
Guess we gotta wait till next turn. Nice.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yes?
Happy to oblige.
Ooh.
How may I help?
I shall deal with this one.
What do you need?
Happy to oblige.
Yeah.
I?
I think this is the last one.
Yeah? Leave it to me.
Think that's beyond me.
Finish them!
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, thank goodness.
Whatever you need.
Collect this loot, and then we'll go.
Can't do, friend.
Oh, thank goodness.
You must gather your...
That's a long fight.
Venturing forth.
Ruined towers. Go ahead and search these. You found a ruined tower rising up from the top of a low hillock. The wood and stone structure is stained by oily smoke residue. And a scattering of masonry is spread out from the tower's base in a wide fan. It seems to have suffered from some kind of explosion. You take the time to search the tower. 3 hours have passed. We found 3 agate. 3 potions of spirit shield. Alright, let's take a rest real quick. And we will go ahead and rest with the fruit. Because all of our guys got injured. Let's see if this fruit's got anything. Nice. More fresh fruit. A lush, narrow valley lies below you. You spot an overgrown stone structure built into the valley's side in the distance. Before the stone structure spreads into a broad field peppered with ancient pillars and mounds of cracked stonework. As you move closer, you discover that the stone structure is actually the entrance to a crypt. Through the doorway is thick with mud and is damp and sweet, slick skin. Slick skin. You continue down into the dark. Ooh, we're in a crypt now. More undead, hopefully?
Why not?
Tread cautiously. How may I help? They'll fall by my hand.
Go ahead and set up some defenses.
What can I do you for?
Sodi, you can just go in there and stab them. Oh!
That's right. May I be a candle in the night.
Go ahead and fortify. 4 damage. Wow. Great job. Holy cow. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're gonna pillar light this guy right here. Maybe. Death Guard Fanatic. What the heck? Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Yes?
Alright, Sloane. Pillar of Light.
What can I do you for?
Zodi, stab the big guy. Yeah.
How may I help?
Aloth, I think it's time for a fireball, my dude.
That looks complicated.
I think you can do it. Are you not able to do that? Go ahead and hit everyone, heal everyone. That hit really hard. That hit really hard. Oh my gosh. Are we already fighting everyone? Goodness.
How may I help? Hmm?
Happy to oblige.
Yeah, Zodi's gotten a lot stronger with that spear. Ouch.
Lava room beyond seek.
Yes?
What do you need? Stay behind me.
Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Ooh, this is gonna be tough though. Alright, I need those ogres stat. Oh, are you going after me?
Lost the spell.
You did go after me. I cannot believe you went after me.
Yes?
Holy cow, that's so much better. That archer guy's gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, thank goodness. Graze, come on, you're right behind him. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
How may I help?
Kill
I
him.
shall deal with this one.
You didn't kill him. Dang. Oh, goodness.
What do you need? Leave it to me. Hey. This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh? Yeah.
What can I do you for? Yes.
They'll fall by my hand.
There we go. Uncharmed. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Go ahead and heal.
Yeah? Here we go. Need something stronger.
Oh, Aloth.
Yeah?
Oh, I need these ogres so bad. Oh, thank goodness. Go ahead and drink that, even though I don't think it'll really matter.
Mind if we stop?
No! Ah. Wow, that was really hard, and I lost. I guess we'll be back, guys.